Hey YouTube, what's going on? Indiana James here with some news posted 2 to 3 days ago. We're going to get into it. First things first is this Twitch drop starting on March 26th, Cuddly. So it starts in 3 days. Housing decor. So this is for, well, I've already linked my Twitch account. So you just do that. You watch 4 hours of World of Warcraft content. While they're active on any channel to earn that thing. Cool. This goes into frequently asked questions about how to link the account, what devices can I use to earn and claim drops, do I need to watch the same channel, will I receive my drop rewards in game automatically? So, for example, like I'm pretty sure, let's see, participating regions include all these places. I'm sure your Twitch account is linked, and you've is you can earn progress towards a drop on any eligible channel in the World of Warcraft category of Twitch. So you could watch me, and you can earn your Twitch drop. Watch half an hour on one channel and then switch to another channel without losing your progress. You can't earn progress faster by watching more than one channel, so that's cool. I don't think that'll count toward watching me though, and I don't think anybody will watch me for 4 hours. But just saying. The next is collect 23 buddy cuddly companions with a new Spring Bloom pet pack. Get a bountiful bundle at a Dynamics discount. So apparently you can get all those like pets, I guess, for on the shop. Visit the shop. Let's visit the shop. I want to see what you guys can get here. Maybe it'll take you automatically to their spring sale. The Rufus pack is cool, but I'm not going to spend the 20. This was saying, why would someone spend $20 on that? You know, you get a pet and you get like a house and stuff. I already got a dog house. It even has a bone up next to it. Oop, not what I wanted to do. Here we go. Save big through April 1st. Here it is. $80.50 for all these little pets. I don't know if I'd spend $80 on all them. None of them look pretty cool. Maybe the dragon with the hat on. Who knows? I'm gonna make sure my stream is not stream, but my video is still working properly. So you can get that. That's fine. I guess I can link the shop when I do that. The next thing is more class bug fixes. So they did a hot fix March 19th. A fixing issue where the displayed duration of Beast Cleave. I don't have Beast Cleave. They just fixed some issues with some of the classes. Yeah. So they fixed some delves. Housing players who lost their neighborhood charter during a character boost now request a new charter from the stewards to get the original charter request. Okay. These just kind of fixes. Next up is the 65% off select services through April 1st. Character services, 30% off for WoW. Diablo services, Call of Duty services. Tony Hawk, who plays that? Doom. These are all sorts of stuff. Warcraft Battle Chest, 50% off. I'm sorry, I wouldn't buy Crash Bandicoot. Well, anyway, so they have all sorts of stuff on this for sale, for that are off, 30% off of the character services. The only thing I wish they would do is allow you to like guild transfer from Horde to Alliance or Alliance or Horde. All right, so that's cool. Demon Hunters embrace the void with new eye customizations. Okay, 3 days ago. So apparently, Demon Hunters can now further customize their appearance with new eye options: a blue eye color and a frameless eye for both green and blue eyes. I think the whole covering thing looks stupid. It looks like that guy from Kill Bill Volume 1. I forgot his name now. He was the head of the Crazy 8080. He had that mask thing on his face. Dumb. There's some visuals. God, that mask thing looks so stupid. That one has almost no eyeballs. I wonder what that's called. No eye? Unless I'm seeing it wrong. Oh, she has like a little veil thing over her eyes. Well, yeah. That just looks bad. I don't like that. All right. Void Spire and Dreamrift Raid Finder Wing 1 now available 3 days ago. So the first wing of the Raid Finder now available. Let's see. So LFR difficulty 233 to 237 gear. I'm already at 235. Players need to be minimum of 220 item level to queue for Raid Finder. Gaze. So one of the strongest trinkets is the gaze of an Alnseer. This guy drops a chest tier set armor. Catalyst Unbound. Midnight Catalyst Catalyst Unbound is an achievement rewarded once you've earned 4 set bonus to your tier armor. Once achieved, bonus catalyst charges will begin dropping from content. So if you run a bunch of stuff and you get your tier pieces, 4 set bonus, bonus catalyst charges will drop from content. That's fine if you care about it. Voracious and Fallen King Salhardar are your first opponents to acquire the tier sets armor from the raid. Valerius drops hands, while the Fallen King Salhadar drops the shoulder pieces. Great. I mean, honestly, cool. We're into that. Next is the patch 12.0.5 PTR development notes from March 19th. Reduced number of challenges required for higher tiers for ritual sites. Oops. To help you with testing the challenge guitar, NPC offers appropriate for tiers 1, 2, 3. I don't know what this is. This seems kind of Decor Duel. Death Knight stuff. So we already talked about the new eye options. Just gonna go through some of this stuff. Hunter marksmanship. Huh. Build diversity and rotational complexity by adding explosive shot. Okay. Does Blizzard or anyone understand that there is no build diversity here? Okay. For 20 years in World of Warcraft or however long, there is no build diversity here. I mean, Jesus Christ. We all find out the best spec. We go online, we find out what the best spec is, and we choose that for single target, as far as I'm concerned. Single target mythic raid difficulty talent tree, okay? And then you go to the next part and you look at your rotation. Apparently my rotation's 5 buttons. I had no idea it was that low, but whatever. I haven't been paying much attention. And we go with that. And we do the rotation based on priority lists and all that other stuff, which is fine. And the hardcore mythic people, that's fine too. Blizzard, for some unknown reason, doesn't understand that this is how the game frickin' works. Why they want to do this whole build diversity thing is beyond me. There is no such thing as the build diversity. We're all picking the same crap. At least we should be picking the same crap, because that is the best talent tree for endgame content. Unless you guys can come on here and tell me what I'm missing here, because that is how I've always played WoW, from vanilla all the way up till MOP when I came back in Legion, which sucked, by the way. And then when I came back again um, for TWW, okay, there was no such thing as build diversity. I mean, I will admit that there are a little bit of diversity. Sometimes you want to spec for AoE damage more so than single target because you're going to be doing more AoE stuff. But that is a very small, slight change. The core of your talent trees are generally the frickin' same. I don't know any pack leader BM hunter that picks anything different than what I chose because if to do so means your DPS is going to be lower than mine. Okay? So Blizzard, you are full of crap if you think that there's any such thing as build diversity and rotational complexity. Okay? People, the math heads have already done all the math. They already know what talents do the most DPS. They give you the rotation you need to use. Okay, button 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Okay, and then when you're done with your starting rotation, you do spells or abilities based on priority of which one's the priority in line. You know, those can be more complex and less forgiving, such as rogues and feral druids, which I understand. Um, but to sit here and say that there's some build diversity thing, I'm sorry, you're full of crap. Sorry. That's just that is just the way it is. End read. Completing a 4-piece set will reportedly allow entire warband to drop catalyst charges. I think we already talked about this. Yeah, we did. Unlocks the character specific feat of strength that will enable catalyst charges to drop from raid bosses, mythic plus boundable delves, and rated PvP. I think these are the things where you. Okay, yeah. Catalyzing a veteran to or champion helm may feel like a mistake. Knowing that the hero helm could be around the corner. If they spend that charge and then receive the hero helm, it may have to sit in their bags for up to 2 weeks before they can effectively be equipped. Exchange should empower players to choose their seasonal class set bonuses early on without reservation, with the knowledge that additional catalyst charges will likely be farmable. Okay. Despite the blue post announcing the achievements are character specific, 2 reports that achievements will actually work account wide and allows also start getting extra catalyst charges once a main completes their tier 4 set bonus. So you'll be able to get catalyst charges extras for your alts if the main character has completed the 4 set bonus, which is fine. I don't have my 4 set. I think I have 2 pieces right now, and I haven't even stepped foot in a raid. I've just gotten. I got some of those things and I turned them into my set pieces. I got 2 of them right now. Anyway, that's great. All right, get guaranteed hero track gear from Trove Hunter's Bounty. So prey they're talking about can be consumed to get a guaranteed piece of hero track gear from Delves. To unlock Nightmare difficulty, players must reach Renown 4 with the Prey Journey track. After doing so, players will receive a short quest line starting with Dark Mending and ending with the Sheep or the Wolf. Completing this quest line unlocks a Nightmare difficulty. And it's unlocked. Alistair will give players another quest. This quest requires players to complete 3 Nightmare hunts, and completing the quest rewards a variety of goodies, which consist of 500 Voidlight Marls, 50 Anguish Remnants, and 20 Hero Dawn Crests. The Beacon of Hope can be used to summon the Delve Nemesis, Nulleus, in your next delve. Summoning and defeating the Nemesis boss drops a guaranteed Trove Hunter's Bounty. Okay. Trove Hunter Bounty. Trove Hunter Bounties can be used to spawn a hidden trove at the end of your next delve, which I've done yesterday, actually. Dropping a powerful gale and reputation drops. First Hunter Bounty is used when completing a tier 8 or higher delve. Player will earn hero track gear. So you have to be doing the tier 8 or higher delve, and you get hero track gear from the hidden trove. Making this a great way to earn some easy hero gear on your character, which is fine. That's cool. Okay. All right. Next, additional midnight class tuning incoming March 24th. This is tomorrow. So they're changing some Devour Hunter, Demon Hunters going increased by 3. Focus ray damage bonus increased by 80 was 50. Collapsing Star main damage target bonus increased 75 was 50. Resto Druid healing changes, Evoker, Devastation. So they're getting a little bit of nerfs. They're getting a nerf to their disintegrate damage, their scale commander, Might of the Black Dragon Flight, and Flame Shaper. Oh no, that got an increase. Hunter, Beast Mastery, all damage dealt by you and your pen increased by 5%. Okay, thank you for the small 5% buff. I'm really happy with that. Marksmanship got a damage reduction of aspect of the Hydra, and then, but their aim shot was damage increased by 8. Well, I'm happy with that. Thank you for giving me a 5% increase. I'm so excited. Now maybe we're not doing too bad. Holy Priest. Oh, sorry, my God, Holy Paladin. So they increased Hammer and Anvil. Discipline Priest damage reduced by 12%. Power Word Shield and Void Shield absorption increased by 15. And then Flash Heal and Shadow Mend healing increased 15. Rogue. Wow. So Assassination got an increase of 4% across the board. Outlaw got an increase of 4%. And Subtlety got a damage increase by 3%. So that's cool. They buffed the rogues. Elemental Shaman got some increases. Lava Burst, Elemental Blast, Earth Shock, Lightning Bolt, Flame Shock, and Voltaic Blaze. Arresto is all increasing healing by 3%. That's cool. Demo. So they didn't touch Affliction. So Demonology, all damage reduced by 4%. Wow, that's new. I'm not going into player versus player stuff, but that's pretty cool that they increased. Does it say just everything from me? All damage dealt by you and your pets. Okay. Well, that's cool. So they're kind of bumping me up to get a little bit higher. All right. Here's Wowhead. I was on there earlier looking at certain stuff. Anyway, so we're going to go to World of Warcraft talk a little bit when it comes to leveling. Now, I leveled from 80 to 90. Well, we'll get into that in my next video. All right. This is just a news video. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Yeah, hopefully I did stream yesterday for a good 2 to 3 hours. I know it was a lot of fishing, but the fact is that like the backpack, which is the wife, likes fishing and it's relaxing. You know, we get those void bubbles, and I found a really good spot where you can almost just fly to one, never have to wait. And I will show that in my next video and on my stream, of course. All right, guys, thank you very much, and have a good time out there. Like and subscribe to my videos, guys. I make these types of news situations for you. I'm not much of a min-maxer or anything, but I do try to let you guys know what's happening. All right, thanks.